Hey, greetings and salutations, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And I do not have my microphone. Let's try that. Oh, my goodness. What's wrong with me today? What is wrong with me today? We're starting the morning off already crazy. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing today? Good morning, good morning. Greetings and salutations. I hope you all are doing very well. We are here today to talk about this wonderful figure right here. That's right. That is MMS 304, Luke Skywalker, the Stormtrooper in Disguise version from A New Hope by Hot Toys. Great piece. You guys already know what it is. That's how we're doing it. We're doing it very big today. It's going to be great. And also, remember, get your merch. Get your merch. That's right. I know, shameless plugs. But it is good morning, Grails. Good morning to you all. Let's get this thing rolled. Uh, Roll the thing. Yes, yes, yes. We are back. Yes, it's good morning, Grails. And yeah, as I said before, get your merch. That's right. Got these new mugs in. And when I got these mugs, I realized that the logo is on the front of the cup. So you're holding it like this when you're supposed to see the logo right here. So we've recently fixed that. So if you buy this mug from the site, if you buy this mug from the site now, the logo's fixed on it. But yeah, I didn't notice that until I bought it. Thanks for all the people that have already bought it already in the merch. You guys are awesome, killing it. I went and looked at my Spring account and I was like, oh my God, people actually bought the merch. So thank you guys for that. It's a good morning. It's a good morning. We got a lot of good stuff to talk about. First, let's go through the chat, see how many of you guys are here. First up, we got our guy. We got our guy. Big Braden in the house says, what's up, everyone? Hit that like button on your way in, grab some orange juice, and enjoy. Good morning, Grails. That's right. And yeah, this is OJ. I don't do coffee. So yeah, get you some orange juice. And if coffee's your thing, get coffee. Anything you need to wake up. Definitely, definitely. Who else we got? We got my guy FBJ in the house. He says, good morning, everyone. I'll be listening on the commute to work. Hey, bro, that's the way to do it. Absolutely. We got primetime reviews in the house. Says, good morning. Good morning to you as well. We got AJ in the house. He says, good morning, my friend. Good morning to you as well, bro. Always good to have you here. We got Blitz 0065. He says, good morning. Good morning to you as well. Awesome. We got Ash Chase in the house. He says, what up, everyone? What up, Ash? Always good to have you here. We got Insane One. Good morning to you. Good morning to you, man. Always good to see you here. We got my guy, Chris, Collecting Madness. What's up with you, boy? What's up with you? How you doing? He actually had a video he posted last night. It was great. You guys got to check that out. Check that out. Check out his stuff. He's awesome. We got the talented Renz Talentino in the house. What up with you? Good morning. We got my guy, Andrew James. What's up, bro? He says, good morning, brother. Good morning to you as well, man. Always good to have you here. We got Pablo's Meza in the house. BC, what's up with you, bro? How you doing? Andrew James says, when you selling me that Ghostbuster set? Dude, you funny. Never. Yeah, it's funny. I was just talking to my wife about the Ghostbusters yesterday. We're talking about going on vacation, and she was like, "Yeah, don't be all chintzy when we go on vacation because I know you blew all your money on the Ghostbusters." So, yeah, my wife watches the streams, and yeah, she's getting educated to what's rare and how much things cost. So it's good that she supports, but not so good that she knows. But yes, man, definitely, man. Good to have you all here this morning. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my God. So what can we say? I mean, man, it's crazy, right? we got Cad Bane this week, and that is awesome. Very awesome that we got Cad Bane, and we finally got that pre-order. And I expected that they were going to drop it kind of shortly. I mean, sooner than later, because they just know everybody was clamoring for that thing. My apologies on doing it so early. To They did one version, and then I think a couple minutes later, I think it was like a half hour later, they dropped the deluxe version, which came with the jet boosters and the other droid. Yeah, sorry, I'm not that familiar with that droid. I know, but I was like, what the hell? Come on, Hot Toys. Damn, you're messing me up from reporting and shit. Come on. So yeah, man, I apologize for that. But there was a lot of good videos, went all over the net yesterday. A lot of those videos are from my friends, Six Scale Mafia, uh, 1/6 Scale Man Leo, all of them. So I hope you checked out their videos. They reviewed the whole thing. So, but I had to get mine out there. I was up, opportunity posed itself, so I took it. Just didn't know they were going to be all late with the shit. But anyway, that was that. So my apologies on that. Got the collector. He says, yeah, I have my son trying to intercept packages when I'm not home. Absolutely, bro. I know how that is. That's the way to do it. Definitely. The collector, I jumped around it. The collector says, yes, my wife won't talk to me about this stuff. Yeah. I get it. I get it. I get it because, man. She's like, la, la, la. I don't want to hear it. That's the best way to be. Um, Let me see what we got here. It's Collective Madness. He says, "Thank you, bro. Excited to see this one. You got today. Absolutely. This is going to be a great one, guys. This is going to be a great one. We get to complete the set, because last week we reviewed Han Solo. So for all of you that didn't see that one, go back, check that one out. Then check this one out, or check this one out, and then check that one out, however you want to do it. But you're gonna get really, you can just watch this one because you're gonna get Han Solo in this one as well. It just makes sense to put them both together. So yes, that's going to be great. Yep. We got my guy King Dingaling in the house. What's up with you, bro? Love saying King Dingaling. How you doing, bro? We got Loco Lou in the house. And hold on, we gotta have him say it. What's poppin', people? What's up, Loco? How you doing, bro? Definitely good to have you here. Absolutely. King Dingaling, what did you say? Say I hear a lot of wallets crying from all the hot toys. Yeah, man, we got a lot of drops. A lot of drops last week. Yeah, my wallet was definitely crying. It's dude, it's crazy. It is crazy. What did we get last week? Last week alone, we got the Iron Man the comic book version of Iron Man. We got who else did we get? We got Miles. We got something else. We got Miles, and then we also got the Batman versus Super, not Batman versus, but the Batman and Superman Justice League set. We got that, and I think we got something else. We got a lot of shit last week. Excuse me, a lot of shit last week. So yeah, wallets are definitely hurting right now. Mr. We got here. What else we got here? Local Lou says, I got campaign on like. Yeah, bro. Absolutely. And that like button, yeah, I'm saying hit that like button. Make sure you do the same. I'm going to bed. Peace. Hit that like button. Hit that like button on the way in. Yes, we got 21 in the house right now. Please, guys, hit that like button. And thank you so much. You guys are too kind, too kind. We got Mr. Holbrook in the house. He says, good morning. Which Boba do you think will sit? That's a good question. Will this be like the Chrome Mando versus the regular Beskar Mando? Which Boba will sit? That's a good question. You know what? I hate to say it, but I think the damn throne, Boba in the throne, is going to sit. I think that's really going to sit. I think the one that they put out, that one that they recently they announced, I think that's the one that a lot of people are going to get. I think that one looks great. The one that's in between, the Mandalorian one and the Book of Boba Fett one, uh, yeah, I don't know. I think that phone is going to sit because I don't think people. I don't know. I think after the show, some people kind of like "Ugh," on the character, but you got other people that's going to go all in with it. And I mean, think about it like this: if you get the one with him on the throne, you get Fennec Shan, boom, there you go. So I think it really depends on how they position it. Because if they put the one out with him on the throne, and let's say they do an early release on Fennec Shan, it's going to sell. It's going to sell. So I don't know if it will sit. Maybe that will not. You know what? Maybe I take that back. Maybe that's what they're going to do. They may do a lower batch of the one with him on the throne and then rush out Phoenix Shan because I think that one's right around the corner. But then they may rush out Phoenix Shan to get those sales on that. Do a low batch on that. Then when this other one comes out, people will jump on it because they like it. That's cool or whatever, whatever. But then that may be the one that sits. So yeah, so the one that they recently announced may be the one that sit. Because let's face it, some people are going to be like, well, it doesn't come with a head sculpt. What the hell? And it looks cool, but what the hell? So that may be the one that sits around. That may be the one that you can go after and grab. But the one with the throne, they may do a low batch of it. They're going to put it with Phoenix Shan, and that may be the one that sells. So yeah, I think the recently announced one will be the one that will sit. Got through that, right? Shoot. I mean, I had to think about it a little bit, but I think that's how that's going to go. The Clone Collector, Kenobi Vader to drop tomorrow. Called it. Ooh. Okay. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I can see that happening. Definitely. We got the last of Obi-Wan Kenobi, which I'm excited for and relieved, to be honest with you, because reporting this on Best of the Best every week, I'm like, part of me is like, should I even started reporting on this shit? Because it's so mixed right now. It's so 50-50, but man, but I'm still excited for what we'll get tomorrow from the show and from Hot Toys. So that's gonna be awesome. Blitz, he said, do you ever get the did you ever get the base issue sorted out? Yes, yes, I did. The seller was very helpful, very helpful. He was very apologetic. And he was like, dude, I'm so sorry about that. I was like, we were going back and forth, and I was like, hey man, just ship it to me when you can. And he was like, dude, it's already done. Send me the tracking number, and it was here in 2 days. So yes, I got that to show you guys today with the right base. Absolutely. He was awesome with that. Very cool. Let me see what we got here. We got Hot Toys Hotline. What's up with you, bro? Hey, good to have you here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Always good to have you here, brother. All right, we got my guy, V's mustache. I don't even have a wallet anymore. I had to sell it. Ain't that the damn truth, bro? Ain't that the damn truth? Yes. Dude. Last week was crazy, and this one's gonna be even crazier. I mean, with Cad Bane and everything. And I know a lot of people, you'll hear a lot of people in the community are like, oh, we don't pre-order no more. We don't pre-order. We don't pre-order no more. I think a lot of people pre-ordered Cad Bane. They was not taking a risk at all. So yes, absolutely. Let me see what we got here. The bus. Where we going? Let me see. Buzz beats mustache right now. Trying to catch up with the chat, y'all. Oh man, this is awesome. So the Clone Collector, he said, I think the Boba in the Throne will be popular once Fennec comes out. That's exactly what I was saying, bro. That's exactly what I was saying. Absolutely. Andrew James says, I wish Hot Toys would do more than just Disney stuff. I get it, but we need more variety. I totally agree, bro. Totally agree. I mean, that's one of the reasons why, like, this show Good Morning Grails kind of like kind of came out of. It's like, well, we do a lot of Star Wars stuff, so it's kind of, I can't even say that because we do a lot of Star Wars stuff, but I want to start doing stuff outside of Star Wars because between me and you guys, we're running out of Star Wars grails. You know what I'm saying? So I think we got maybe a couple of more to do. And I think I mean, it's kind of obvious which ones will be the next ones to do. And that's probably going to be, Dark Side Anakin, That's not my figure. That is my cousin. So I don't want y'all to think I ran out and buy that one because I'm not buying that one. That is too much money. I have the regular Anakin. I have that one. So I could review that one. But since my cousin is going to be nice enough to get the boxing and everything together for that one, I'm gonna get that for you in the upcoming weeks. I don't think that's gonna be next week, but in the upcoming weeks, we'll be doing Dark Side Anakin. But after that, I'm like, what other grails is it? And we got a lot of them. We got a lot of other ones, we can talk about. I mean, RoboCop, still RoboCop stuff we can talk about, Terminator stuff. And these are the properties I want them to go back to or just do different properties. But we did get a Buzz Lightyear. Well, shit, that's Disney. Fuck. So Andrew James, you're right. They need to do more properties. Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. We got Oliver Pilgrim says, good morning, y'all. Good morning to you, bro. Good to have you here. Let me see. Andrew James says, let's go. I'm down finally to dip my toes in streaming. Dude, Andrew, I'm gonna tell you, bro. I got an idea for a show. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring it up here because I been kind of cagey about it. Andrew James, he doesn't even know it yet, but Andrew James, myself, Moz Toy Collector, a few others. We'll bring Lou in that as well. Local Lou, we'll bring him in that as well. We're going to be doing a show called Yeah, That Retro Show. That's going to be a new show, and we're talking about 80s and the 90s, all things. So we're going to be talking about TV shows, movies, and also correlating the figures that we do have in our collections in correlation to those films of the 80s. So if we talk about Back to the Future, we'll talk about the Back to the Future toys. If we talk about aliens, we'll talk about the aliens, Predator, so on and so on. You get it? It's going to be called Yeah, That Retro Show. And that's coming soon. So definitely check that out. That's going to be awesome. So Andrew, now that you got your stuff together, man, brother, need you in that show, do the co-host duties. It's going to be awesome. Definitely going to be awesome. Pablo Mesa says, quick, buy Dark Side Anakin after Eamon goes to dig it out. I know, right? He will be pissed. But Pablo is alluded to, right? So right before I bought the got Stormtrooper Han and Stormtrooper Luke, I actually had my cousin to go dig out the boxes from his storage facility, so we can pull it out on Good Morning Grails. So he goes through the trouble and doing all that, getting everything ready, getting everything boxed up for me. I go ahead and find a deal on eBay and buy them, which means he didn't even have to do that shit. So, but I told him it's Murphy's Law. Here's the thing, if I didn't buy him, if he didn't do that, if he didn't go to storage and pull them out, I wouldn't have found the deal. So that's just how it works. But anyway, he was pissed. But typical things little brothers do to big brothers. So that was funny bringing that up. AJ, he says, Fox is Disney now too, so we have a chance of getting at least new Predator from the Prey on Hulu soon. That's a good point, bro. Never thought about that. That's awesome. Says clone collector, I need them Back to the Future 2.0s. Yeah, man. Back to the Future, I'm telling you, those figures are awesome. So we still need a BC and Lou wrestling show. Oh my god, dude. I know. It's so at some point we're going to do that. I don't know if that'll be a one-off. If you come on, we say it'll be a one-off and then it'll turn to a show. But yeah, me and Lou, I gotta talk to him about it. We gotta see. I mean, I know my schedule's hectic. I know his schedule's hectic. So we gotta see. Because the Turtle Show is, that's booming right now. And that's like, that's enough. But a wrestling show, I would have loved to do a wrestling, especially last week. Oh shit. I mean, y'all heard with Vince, and yeah, it's so much to cover with wrestling. And then I'm getting into AEW now finally, and all I can say is, if you're into AEW, if you're into wrestling, I think the next big thing is going to be Jade Cargill. That's what I'm going to say. I wouldn't be surprised if WWE tried to go after her. But I don't want her to be with WWE because I think they would water her down. But I think Jade Cargill is definitely the next big thing. Check her out on AEW. Absolutely. See, maybe we do need that wrestling stream. Absolutely. Andrew James says, I hope that new Predator movie doesn't flop, but but I have a feeling it might. We'll see. We'll see, right? Definitely. He said Vince admitted guilt when he stepped down. Yeah. But he did that before. Vince did that shit before, in the 80s with the whole this has happened. Well, not this situation happened before, but in the 80s, when everybody was coming out about the whole steroids thing, Vince actually stepped down back then. He stepped down for being CEO back then, and then Linda McMahon took over and was CEO for a long time. And then I think when she had political aspirations and she started, doing politics and everything, Vince took power back in, and I think that was in 2009. So yeah, I think it was from 88 to 2009. Vince wasn't even the CEO, she was. And then Vince will come on TV and he played the Mr. McMahon character like he was. I think they even played that into an angle where Linda like fired him or something like that. So yeah. So this has kind of happened before, and now it goes to Stephanie. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Sasha Banks and Naomi now that Stephanie is actually, now that Stephanie is CEO. We'll see what happens. It's kind of funny that they left right before all this. Like I said, we could do a wrestling stream, as y'all can see. Definitely. We got Triple G Comics. He says, hi from the UK, man. What's up, man? Thank you for being here, man. Absolutely. Andrew says, true. I remember that. Absolutely. Yep. That happened. It happened. I'm gonna need a BC merch. Hey, I'll be dropping, I'll drop the link. I'll drop the link for y'all, in the stream, later on in the stream, we'll drop the link. And if y'all can, there you go, Shameless plug. Sorry. Ugh. Anyway, guys, so this guy right here. But before we actually drop this right here, and I hope he's in the chat, 'cause I haven't seen him this morning. Bob Dylan, I hope you're listening, because I got a little surprise for you. I got a little surprise for everybody in the chat, everybody that's viewing. Yeah, let's show this. So this is a little video by Bob Dylan. And it kind of stars our guy right here. So, well, both of them, him and Han. So, without further ado, let's get that queued up. Like now.
Did Ray reply to my DMs yet? No, sir, but it has been seen. Time to break out the pecs. I need a vacation. Quick, the coast is clear. So who's Ray? Depends on which director you ask. Say, how about we grab some spatchka at the cantina? Not if you were the last man on the planet and it was about to be blown up.
Shout out to Bob Dylan for that right there. You guys probably seen that online. He actually posted these pictures up I think it was a few weeks ago, and he sent that last week, and I missed it when he sent it to me on Facebook, and I was like, dude, I gotta put this on the show for next week. So yeah, we threw it together and everything. So funny as hell. I think that was awesome. Goodness gracious. What else we got here? We got Andrew James. He says, bro, you getting the new DeLorean? Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I don't know where the hell I'm going to put it. I don't know where the hell I want to put it. We're going to talk about that too, because I'm at a point with my collection where I'm like, what am I gonna do? It's like you have so much stuff and you got to figure out like, okay, am I gonna go Maji case or am I still gonna do this DTOF thing? How are we gonna make this work? So yeah, that's another thing I got to talk about at a later date. My God. Bob Dylan says, nice. My favorite OT figures are the Trooper disguise. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bob Dylan, what up? Bob Dylan, thank you so much for the $2 bomb. He said, thanks for the shout out, brother. Absolutely. Absolutely. And he says, I love your editing and voiceover. The music is great too. Yes. Yes. I had to do that, man. I was like, I gotta do this. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Hope you guys like that. Brother cousin, you need to do a voice. You need to do a voice with your Lando 16L. Yeah, that's coming, bro. That's coming. That is so coming. Absolutely. That's fantastic. As always, great work. Thanks so much, guys. Yep, that was great. Um, what up, everyone? Hey, what's up with you? Primo 71, how you doing? Good to have you in the house. He said, I also have Luke in disguise waiting on Han. Waiting on Han, but it is very pricey. Yes, dude, it's very pricey. As I said, with the two that I bought, with this set, I think I paid like this is like a little under 1,000 to get both of them. Which was a good deal. I mean, depending on how you look at it, from a Grail point of view, it was a good deal. As I've seen both of these things. I've seen Luke go for like 500-600, and then I've seen Han go up for like 1,000. Speaking of that, we're gonna go through the prices. So we're talking about this guy right here. That's right. Luke Skywalker, and Stormtrooper, and the Stormtrooper disguise. Let's see what he cost originally. Right. So, as you can see, back in the day, and I believe this figure came out 2015. Luke Skywalker Stormtrooper in disguise, exclusive Hot Toys, $230. That's what we paid back in the day in 2015. $230. And remember, we didn't have to pay any taxes or anything back then. So with shipping, let's say shipping was, I don't know, 15 bucks, 15, 20 bucks. You paid about maybe a little under 250 shipped for this figure. 230 plus shipping, 245, 250, something like that, right? That's what you paid. Now, let's see what it costs us now. Right now, let's pull this up. We'll go here. So that's on Evil Bay. Of course, it's Evil Bay. $516.79. That's the cheapest that I found it for. So also when you're adding tax and shipping, you're looking at probably about what? 560, something like that. Let's see what he costs on Amazon. Let's see that. Let me go back. See what he costs on Amazon. Amazon is always a little bit more pricier. $600 even. And when you add tax and shipping, that's probably well over $630. Yep. So that's what he cost back then. When the figure was originally $230. It's like double, complete double, double and a little over double. So yeah. Star Wars figures are pricey, man. They really are. They really are. All right. Let me see what we have here. The Clone Collector says the Tarkin Invader 2-pack reaching 1200. Yeah, yeah, it's reaching 12. I think I paid because I got it. I think that's what started Grails, right? I think that was the second Grail video I did. And I think I paid. I got him for my birthday, and I paid some money for that set. I did. I really wanted that set, and I got them off eBay. I got them from on eBay. But I think that was like 850 when it was like a 900 with tax. It was close to 1,000. When you go over 900, when it's like 920, you might as well just say 1,000. But I paid a little less than that, maybe $300 less than that. But yeah, that set is fetching a big price, especially now that Vader's back. Absolutely. People says great figure, but it's got silly price, but it's got a silly price point. Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. I totally agree because I can tell you right now, is this figure worth $500? Because it's Luke, yes, but as a figure, just as a figure, no. Han is a little different to me. I feel a little different about Han. I do. We got Collector Joey says, "What up, BC? What's up with you?" Definitely. We got Big Dog Pound in the house. He says, "Good morning, brother. Cousins Toy Reviews. It's great to see you. Likewise, brother. Good to see you here. Thank you so much for being here. 25. Hit that like button, please. Thank you so much on the way in. All right, guys. Without further ado, let's get this bad boy open, shall we? So, show you the box. Smooth the mic up just a tad bit. Show you guys the box. So there's what you're getting, for all of you that are going to pay $500 to $600 for this thing. Here's the box right here. It's amazing. Looks great. It's a regular Star Wars box, but it's amazing because it's Luke is a Stormtrooper. Any OT figure is amazing, okay? But yes, you see the box right there. Sideshow exclusive logo on it. Get the Star Wars logo on it. This is an older figure, so no, you're not going to get that cigar band or anything like that. MMS 304, Luke Skywalker Stormtrooper Disguise version. 6 scale collectible figure. You get the movie masterpiece logo and a Hot Toys logo. Spinning around on the back, same shit. You get all the logos, secret base, secret base store logo, official day, and all the warnings and all that stuff. Don't choke or whatever. But yeah, it's a very simple box, but effective. Here's where the fun begins. When you open it up, look at that wonderful artwork. Let's pull it into the camera. Hold up. You see Vader in the background, the Death Star in the background. You see him with the Stormtrooper helmet on, and you also see him with Han and Chewbacca, which is real funny to me because this figure came out 2015, right? I believe Han didn't come out until 2017 or I think he came out 2018. So you had to wait almost 3 damn years to complete this, which is just crazy to me. It's crazy that they didn't make this an actual 2-pack. Yep, get that right there. Let's open it up. Voila. Here's everything you get. Look at that. Look at that. Doesn't that just look awesome? Awesome, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's pull them out. Got the instructions, of course. And the guy that sold these to me did an excellent job packing them, by the way. Let's pull the plastic off. It still has the plastic on. Come on. So that's how it is. I don't want it to fall out, but that's what you're greeted with. Seen before, we get a bunch of damn hands. You know, trigger finger hands. Relaxed hands. You get hands. Y'all know, you know how it is. Not even gonna go through and show all the hands you get. But you get a good assortment of hands. You get 2 trigger finger hands for both sides. So it's none of that shit where you just get one like they do today, you know. You got the thermal detonator. Let's turn this down. So get the thermal detonator that just clamps onto the back. You get the grapple hook, which also comes with the farm. This actually comes with the exclusive version of Farm Boy Luke, but you get it here as well. Just like Han Solo, you get the handcuffs. Oops. Just like Han Solo, you get the handcuffs, and they open. They actually function and work. You put these on Chewbacca. You get the blaster, of course. I believe this is the E11 blaster rifle. Come on. Damn it. There we go. You've seen it once before. You're seeing it again. Brushing on it looks very good. Oh, yeah. You get the communicator. Han also comes with one of these. If I can get it out. Ugh. Come on. Jesus. You also get the helmet. You get the Stormtrooper helmet. And you also, if I can get it out, jeez. Don't want to do that. Let's do this. Damn. You also get the connector peg that connects to the body and puts the helmet in, like you put the helmet on like that. And this is a soft material because the inside is completely detailed. Just like Han's. Han's helmet is the same way. And you get the base. And this base is different because this base comes with the red top. And you get the Luke Skywalker nameplate there. And it's funny that this one comes with the red top. And Han's is just, you know, regular gray. But I guess they wanted to be part of the whole Death Star diorama, which is cool. Which is why they did that. But yep. And last but not least, well, before we go to the figure, let's check the chat. All right. Not sure if I put this here, but Collector Joey's in the house. What's up, Collector Joey? Good to have you here. AJ says 2 trigger finger hands is like automatic Grail status now. Very true, bro. Primo, which he says, what do you think about Stormtrooper disguise Han for 550? Get it, get it, get it, get it. Because I've seen him go for six. I've seen him go for 6, 7, up to 1,000. So 550 is that if it's like new or new, I say grab it. That's a good deal. There you go. So let's show the figure itself. Voila. Here he is. Here is Stormtrooper Luke. Luke Skywalker in Stormtrooper disguise. I think it's an awesome figure. Let's get a close up. Now I'm going to say this isn't the best Luke Skywalker head sculpt. But you also got to think about the era. You also got to think about when this was released. This is 2015. I believe this is the same sculpt from the Farm Boy Luke. But if you look real closely, you can see a little bit of sweat on his face. A little bit of sweat. I still think it's a good sculpt. I do. Is it completely accurate to Mark Hamill? Not so much. But for 2015, I think it's pretty damn good. I think it's pretty damn good. I would love to see, a new head sculpt or a new Luke. I mean, which we're going to get. I know there's going to be some people out there that when Bespin Luke comes out, they'll probably take that sculpt and probably try to put it on this figure, which it wouldn't be accurate because of the hair. But I do think he has interchangeable hair, so maybe we'll see what happens. But I don't think it's awful. I don't think it's awful. I think it's a relic of a time that has passed. An era of Hot Toys that has passed. But I still think the detail is awesome. Look at that side profile. At this time, you would not have gotten a better Luke Skywalker figure. And we have to remember that. We have to remember that. 27 in the chat. Thank you kindly. Hit that like button. Let's see if we can get to 30. Look at the sculpting on the hair. Very good. Today would be better, but for back then, this was good. And frankly, I still think this holds up. I still think it holds up. I do. That's my personal opinion. And that's just what it is. I think he looks good. One thing I will say, I think the armor, how it's applied on these figures, is it's okay. But the way they do the clone troopers now is much better. It is. The posing is still a little restricting. Oh. But you can still get a good pose out of it. But compared to the Days clone troopers, the articulation blows this out of the water. But like I said, we got to remember the time. But you do get a lot of good articulation. And how, you're not going to have them doing karate kicks or anything like that. But if you wanted to, you get about that much. So I still think the articulation is pretty good. I do. But I think I still think they're good figures. I think it's a real good figure. A real good figure. Now, is it worth $500, $600. To me, it is. To me, it is. It's worth that much to me because of what it is and who it is. But that's just my opinion. Don't do it. Don't buy it because I'm telling you to buy it. But if you got a hole in your collection and you love Star Wars, especially Star Wars, you know, A New Hope, Star Wars, and you needed to complete your collection, I would get it. I will get it. Now, I know what you're thinking. I know a lot of people are saying that, hey, at some point they're going to reissue these, and I think they are. You know, my brother would tell you, several other collectors would tell you, I hate reissues. I hate them. It, you know, decreases the value of what we already have. But we got to understand that some people didn't have the means at the time. So, you know what I'm saying? It's only a matter of time. And I think when they do the 40th anniversary of Star Wars, I'm not 40th, I'm sorry, the 50th anniversary of Star Wars, I think they're going to reissue these. I do. But that's years down the line. And let's face it, Hot Toys takes a long time to do 2.0s and reissues. And if you look at the bulk of what they put out and what they reissue, it's not a lot. So, you know, just take that in consideration. Let me go through the chat real quick, and then we'll get this guy posed up. Let me see what you guys said. Okay, so Bob Dylan, what did you say? He says it was before his ancient from 20. I think 2015. I think it's awesome. Yeah, for 2015, I think it's personally, I think it's good. I think it's really good. Braden, what you say? He said Mark Hamill sculpt is very difficult to get just right. I don't think Hot Toys have nailed it just yet, even with the newer Bespin Luke. They came. I agree and I disagree. I think they have come close as they possibly can with Bespin Luke. Because look, we got Mark Hamill looked different in every. He looked different in every movie. One, we knew he had that accident, and I think he had that accident between the original and Empire, or was it between Empire and Return of the Jedi? But I know he had that accident, and that's why he looks very different. You look at how he looked in A New Hope, he looked kind of different. You know, he looks much younger. I mean, he was younger, you know, but he just didn't age. He aged too, but it was also because of the accident. But I think they nailed it. I think what Hot Toys is doing now, they have come damn close, closer than anybody else has. Let's be honest. Clunkerman says amazing attention to detail. Absolutely, I think they did a wonderful job on this figure. Blitz, he said Proxima, really up to you. He said I wanted and waited and finally told myself I wanted it bad enough, so I pulled the trigger. We may or may not see a reissue, but in the meantime, you can enjoy it. That's another thing when you think about this stuff. It's like, do you want to wait 5 years or however long? Because then you got to think about it like this. You got to wait for them to announce it, if they announce it. And then after they announce it, you got to wait. You got like 2 years at a minimum. Now, 2 years for you to get it. So my thing is like this. If I have the means now, why not? Because later on, I may not. That's how I look at it. Me personally, and I don't want to enable people to buy stuff that they can't afford. That's not what I'm here to do. But I say, if you have the money now, and you really want it, and I'm talking about you really want it like it's always on your mind. I'm talking about you see other collectibles, but you always thinking about this one, then I would get it if you're passionate about it. But if it's like a fly by night, if it's the, something that you're not that passionate about, or it looks cool and you're not really all into, like, don't get it. Do not get it. because then you'll try to sell it and flip it, and you'll probably not get exactly what you paid for it. It's not worth it. But if it's something, but if Star Wars is put like this, if Star Wars is your life, because some people, because when we talk about it, I mean, we see people get upset about Obi-Wan, and we see these people get upset about Obi-Wan, and it's almost like talking about religion or politics. So if it's like that with you, and you really love the OT, I would get this figure. I would, but know what you're getting into. That's what I would say. Know what you're getting into, and nobody, only you know your finances. I guess that's the best way to put it. We say Clone Collector. Only issue I have one more PayPal payment for this, Luke. It is killing me though. I mean, hey, I did the whole, I'll be honest with you, I did the whole 4 for I call it 4 for 4. But I did the pay for 4 thing too. Let me turn my light on a little bit while I'm talking to you guys. I did the whole pay for as well. I did 2 payments already. Oh, 2 more. And they just kicking my ass. It's like for both of these figures. So it's kicking my ass, but you if you want it, you got to pay for it, right? Let's see. Hey, we got Mark P in the house. He says, good morning. Good morning, Mark P. Braden says, yeah, they are definitely closer than anyone else. JC Hong is one of the best out there. I totally agree. Totally agree. Starcraft says, so cool. Absolutely. All right. Guys, let's get this guy in a pose. Let's get him in a pose real quick. See. And then once I get him into a pose, I'm going to bring out my other friend. And then, you know, we'll have the collection complete. Yup. Get the posing down. Get these done. Hope you guys are having a good day. Guys are on your way to work. I hope you made it to work safe. And all that good stuff. You guys think we're going to get another release this week? I think we're going to get another one. I'm still clamoring for Bo-Katan. I heard that and I was like, oh, I want Bo-Katan. And they give us Batman and Superman, which I'm excited for. I was thinking about running and grabbing that one from like Toys Wonderland and all that stuff, but then I realized I pre-ordered that a year ago. I pre-ordered it from Sideshow. It was one of my last pre-orders from Sideshow. And so I was like, well, damn, I might as well just wait. So I'm going to wait for Sideshow to get it. Because this is a pricey 2-pack. It is a pricey 2-pack. But I can wait. Especially since I already put money down on it, you know. Let's get them posed up. I want him holding a rifle. Yeah, like that. That's good. Oh, shit. There we go. Shit. There we go. All right. Hey, we got Maz's Toy Box in the house. What's up, Maz? Good to have you here. I was just talking about you. Telling everybody about, that retro show. It's going to be awesome. Boom shakalaka. There he is. Turn my lights down again. Look at that. Very awesome. Very awesome. Yup. Braden, what you talking about? He says, Batman and Robin are due out soon, aren't they? I think we're going to get Kenobi announcements in a few days. Absolutely. Yeah, we are. We definitely are. And Batman and Robin are out. Coming out soon. Throbbing. That is so funny. See everything. See the complete set together. Get this out the way. There he is. I think he looks badass. Yep. I think it looks badass. Sit him right here for now. Oh, I'm forgetting. Getting the thermal detonator. I wish they used a magnet back then. So there he is, his complete set. Looking cool with the thermal detonator in the back. Awesome. Very, 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 very awesome. Let's have him there to the side. Looking cool. All right. I says nice. Rodrigo says, very good, nice. Thank you. All right. So you guys talk amongst yourself. Let's see. Blitz says, hey, I'm hoping certain prices drop too. Trying to be patient as well. Yeah. So I agree. He looks great. I think he does. I think he absolutely does. And now that we got him all set up, let's pull out our other friend from last week. Oh, before I do that, I forgot. He actually has a clip on his belt where he can hold the communicator. If I can get it in here without messing up anything. Yep, so he has a communicator on his belt. Nice, simple pose like that are so much better than museum poses. Gives them some life. Awesome. Absolutely. Totally agree. My Toy Box says, so Brother Custer's toy reviews. Did you dopo Cad Bane? I did. Honestly, I didn't pre-order them. I didn't day one pre-order them. I didn't. And the reason why is I know I'm gonna get them. I know I'm gonna get him some way. I'm gonna get him. I want him as soon as he drops. So, I mean, I may pre-order him. I may have to just go ahead and pre-order that one, just in case we run into a heavy Mando situation. That has happened. It doesn't happen often, but it happens. You know, because a couple years ago I felt the same way about what's her name, Ahsoka. I thought, oh my god, let me go pre-order her because she's gonna sell out. She's around. She'll be around. I know she's slipping slowly. They're slowly dripping her out, but you'll be able to get them. But yeah, I haven't pre-ordered them. I just may, but we'll see. Looks so cool next to Han. Yeah, I'm about to get them. I'm about to do that right now. Ugh. All right. So here's Han Solo with the correct base. As you can see it. So yeah, my guy gave me the correct base right there. See how it all comes in? So it comes in right there. Flip the light on. I'm really mad that he didn't come with this base. And I know this release came out years later, but it would have been just nice if we can get more of these, you know? Let's put these to the side. Let's line them up. And this is how they're going to be in my display. Yep. Han is just a cheeky bastard. Yep. That's how they look in my display. Yep. I love these figures. These figures are awesome. They look great. They look great together. Smooth this stuff to the side. We'll have his helmet right there to the side. Love these figures. Love this set. Love this set. Now, for this set, I believe I paid about altogether. Hope you guys can still hear me pretty good. For this set, I paid about what was it? About 9. What did I say? About 9. It was about 930, something like that. 930, 950, something like that. Something around that. And that was shipped. So in my opinion, it was worth it. And how I got it, how I obtained that much money. One, I had a good amount already set up. I had like half already set up. So I did the PayPal 4 payments. I did the first initial payment. I did another payment on top of that to bring it down half. So I think I owe like another, I think like 500 or something like that. I owe. It's something like that. Which it's like 500 or something like that. But so I was able to get it. So I'll be making another payment this week, and then my final payment 2 weeks after that. So then it'll be completely paid off. So there's a way to do it. If you really want it, there's a way to do it. There's a way to get it. But please don't let me enable you. Don't let me enable you. I'm just saying, if you want it, there's ways to get it. But also look for a good deal. I've seen places and seen people sell Han alone for like 1,000. If you look hard enough, you could probably find him for about $450 if you look hard enough. But you're not going to pay any less than $450 or $500 for Luke at this point. Han is a little bit more pricey because you get more stuff. You get the base, and overall, he's a better figure. You get a better head sculpt. This is a later release, so you're going to pay a little bit more money for Han. But for Luke, about 500. I wouldn't pay any more than about $525 for Luke, honestly. But they're becoming harder to find because a lot of people are snatching these up, especially on the secondary markets. So, take that with a grain of salt. Let me see what do you guys comments say. Braden says, BC, where will you pose Cad Bane? Boba Fett display or Clone Wars display? May need to. Ooh. Definitely gonna blame. I will pose him with the Book of Boba Fett. I'm not gonna do Clone. I'm not going in completely on Clone Wars. I'm not gonna do that. I have 2 501st. I have Rex. I have Ahsoka. I think that's where the Clone Wars is going to stop for me, right there. I'm gonna stop it right there. And I know people like, no Anakin on the staff, no General Kenobi. No, I'm good. I got enough representation. That's my representation for Clone Wars. One shelf on my DTOF. That's it. That's all I can. That's all I can afford, and that's all I can. That's all I can display. So Cad will be with the Book of Boba Fett. Said, I'm so proud of myself. I have only 3 pre-orders: Fennec, Clone Pilot, and Cad Bane yesterday. 2 paid in full. Bravo. Bravo. Knock them joints out. No thermal detonator on this version, just to be screen accurate. Only grapple hook. Where does it fit on the belt? Awesome figures. Wish we still got detail inside Stormtrooper helmets. I know. You're right about the thermal detonator. You're right about that. Absolutely right about that. And I think you could put that on the back. You're right. You're so right about that. Forgot about that. Right about that one. Maz says, gorgeous. Absolutely. Totally agree. Said, Brayden, I thought, we'll go through that. Yeah. You said, bless. Said, even if I wasn't the Death Star hallway backdrop, maybe a compelling backdrop, but not just paper. Yeah. And that's the thing. I like the fact that we're getting that this is. See, this is the years, I gotta say, I think Hot Toys really, I hate to say this, but they were really going, they knew, they still had something to prove is what I'm trying to say. So you got nice dioramas like that. And then also, they know it's kind of hard to sell a figure just like this by itself. The name will sell it, but getting this also, sweeten the deal. And you're getting an amazing head sculpt. Another thing I like about these figures is if you look at the armor pieces are practically the same. It's not like smaller pieces of armor, but like you can look and see where how the armor fits Han way differently than it fits Luke. It's a little, more like Luke doesn't have as much room in this area. If you're looking right here, he doesn't have much room in the crotch area right here. But if you look at Han, he does. Just showing the size difference between the two figures. Because Harrison Ford is taller than Mark Hamill. Leia was, he walked in, Leia was like, hey, aren't you a little short to be a stormtrooper? Kind of fits for that. Awesome. Leia was always talking shit, wasn't she? Even in a Kenobi. That's why I think I like. That's why I like the little girl in the Kenobi. Like, she was talking shit to Kenobi, like giving him shit about being old. She's like, "Yeah, grandpa." Like, what? Leia's a shit talker. You said fire. Moss says, I hear you fine. That's awesome. Let me see. Primo says, I could use 900. Have you seen the prices at Applebee's lately? I know, bro. Everything's going up. Everything is expensive. That's another thing you gotta, take in consideration. Shit is getting pricey, y'all. It is going up. We're like headed for another recession. So take that with consideration too. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Don't pay crazy prices for these. You'll never know what's around the corner. Very true. Very true. Very, very true. But like, as I was saying before, if you're one of these, it depends on what kind of collector you are. If you like collecting everything and you don't know what's coming out next, or like I said, you could wait, and I'm just gonna say it. At some point, they're gonna reissue these. They're gonna do 2.0s of this. I wouldn't even be surprised if they did a 2-pack with these and gave us updated head sculpts, updated everything, updated joints, and update everything, and you get to pay less, and you don't have to pay for all this stuff. I agree. That can happen. But like I said, you got to know where your ass is at. And if you have the money right now, if you have the means to do it right now and get it out the way, fine. May not later on. You may not. So it really just depends personally what you want. And then also think of it like this. You may get that 2-pack, but you're not going to get like this. You're not going to get something like this in a 2-pack. You're not going to get that. I'm going to tell you that right there. You're not. You're not. So even when those 2.0s come out, they always take something away to keep the original release, to keep the integrity of the original release. Keep that in mind as well. Like I said, it just depends on what kind of collector you are. Absolutely. So his brother cousin toy reviews keep saying Leia and not Leia. I thought I did say Leia. Leia. I talk weird sometimes. Leia. Princess Leia, right? And he said, you and Leia are like brothers. We are. He's definitely big bro. Leia is definitely big bro. Definitely big bro for sure. Said we need a third-party Cad Bane hat with a wider brim. Oh wow, y'all already on that. Cad Bane needs a wider hat. He needs a wider hat, bro. I mean, you're probably right. I think his hat is supposed to be a little larger than that you mentioned it. Now that I think about it, it is. It is. So yeah, I would like to see that. I definitely would like to see that. Unbox Texas. Good morning, BC. Would you consider any new released figures Grails for unboxing, like the Boba Fett 2-pack? Yes. I totally think that Boba Fett 2-pack is a Grail. Now, see, the thing is with Grail, it's two different variations of Grail in the community. One, you have the personalized Grail, like, oh my god, I want this figure so much, it's a Grail for me. This is my Grail. You know, some people, Iron Patriot, I just looked at it. Iron Patriot would be a Grail. Both versions, the new one and the old one, would be considered a Grail to them. Then you have the financial aspects of what a Grail really is. Like, a Grail would be a figure that came out for one price and is now a higher price and is kind of unobtainable. It's not as easy attainable as, other releases. That's like the definition. I think that's the fair definition of the Grail, to a lot of collectors. But it depends on, I look at Grails like, what's a personal Grail for me? You know what I'm saying? These are personal Grails for me. They also happen to be financial Grails. They're kind of I don't want to say out of reach, but they're not as easily attainable. They cost a little bit more than your average hot toy, any newer hot toy. So, but to answer your question, yes, I consider like the Boba 2-pack to be a Grail. I could consider Iron Man Mark 85 Battle Damage a Grail. I do. Will those be on the show anytime soon? I'm not sure. Maybe as we get closer to running out of content of the financial Grails, we may start reviewing like newer stuff. I'm like, hey, this is a Grail to me, and we put up that disclaimer, this is a Grail to me, because I know as soon as I do that, that's not a Grail, I can get it from Sideshow. I know somebody's going to say that shit. So and they would be correct if you're looking at it from that financial aspect. But what's a personal this show is also, what's a personal Grail to you? I think that's the best way to put it. Good question, by the way. My guy, Pastry. Bro, thank you so much. Bro. Me and you got to talk. Got to get you on Best of the Best or one of these shows. It's been a while since I've seen you, since I've streamed with you, bro. So I definitely got to get you. Definitely got to get up with you, bro. Man, thank you for the $10 bomb. He says, man, hope you've been well, homie, and happy late Father's Day to you. bro, thank you so much. That means a lot. That means a lot. Being a father is honestly my everything. My everything. I was just telling my wife that it was amazing. It's amazing, bro. It's amazing. When you're ready for it, it's amazing. I always wasn't ready for it. But now I am. And yeah, man, thank you for that. I appreciate that, man. Definitely so much. Um Got another super chat. Primo, thank you for the $2. He say this may cover the cost of one wrist pay. I know, right? Thank you. Thank you so much. I know. Absolutely. Well, with the exception of Paz Vizsla, apparently the new one is getting more bells and whistles. Ah, yes, Paz Vizsla, Heavy Mando, he's talking about. Absolutely. Yeah. The yeah, I'm hearing he is. I'm definitely hearing he is with the new one. I know a lot of people were upset about that too. They were like, well, damn, I ran out and bought Paz Vizsla, Heavy Mando, and now they making a new one, and it ain't that much different. So, but like I was saying, each release is different. Even when you get the same figure, it's a little different when they upgrade it. The paint is going to be a little. I think when Kenobi looked at it as Celebration, that was the first thing I asked him. I said, Kenobi, how's the paint? He was like, yeah, the paint is a little different. So, take that with it. That may not matter to you, but I'm just saying it's a different release. Clone collector, he says most Grails are mainly figures people didn't buy when they were available. Yeah, they sat. I'm sure these sat. But yeah, absolutely, they didn't buy when they were available, and then they're like, oh my god, I need to go grab that. And that's what happened to me, because when these came out, I was neck deep into Marvel. I was so into Marvel, I couldn't see nothing but Marvel at that time. So I was like, man, I need to get these Marvel figures, man. Forget that joint, man. Forget that. That's how I was. And then all these years later, I started thinking about what Star Wars means to me, what the first movie means to me. And then I'm like, well, shit, it's a lot I need to go do. And I mean, I this year, terrible backtracking this year. But I think I'm done. I think. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Still one other figure I gotta get that I gotta buy backwards. Still one more I gotta buy backwards. And I'll let you guys know that later on. But I won't say I'm not getting it this year. I'm not. I'll just have to wait some more. But yeah, definitely. Collecting Madness. I wait for CAD's release before getting a hat, because Hot Toys sometimes does good with the updating. Exactly. That's a good point. It's a real good point. Real good point. Turn my light up. I feel like I'm sitting in the goddamn dark. There we go. I feel like I'm sitting in the fucking dark. There we go. No, that's a great point, Chris. Great point. So Kaz had is accurate for the book of Boba Fett. For Clone Wars, Clone Wars is much wider. It is. Definitely it is. Definitely is. Definitely is. So BC, are you excited for this? Are you excited for the summer showcase and Toy Fair figures? Yes, absolutely, brother. Absolutely am. Absolutely. That is going to be amazing. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what we're going to get. I mean, look, guys, I want them to give us the rest of the Clone Wars line. I want Padme. I want Mace Windu. I want a young Anakin with the rat tail, Padawan Anakin. Seriously, I want those figures. I want a Mayfield, Bill Burke head sculpt. Tank Trooper with a Bill Burke head sculpt. Come on. You can make that. That's got exclusive written all over it. Come on. It's not hard. Seriously. But yes, that's that. Guys, we're about at almost an hour and 20. Been a great episode. Thank you guys so much. I know me personally, I gotta get to work. Got a lot of stuff to work on. But yes, these figures are amazing. I love them. I think personally, I'm not going to say they were worth the money because let's face it, I did overpay for them. But I'm happy. I'm happy, y'all. I'm really happy with this set. And that's the best thing I could say. Do what makes sense for you. Do what's be financially responsible. That's the best thing I can say. I think I have to put out this disclaimer. Be financially responsible. Also thinking like I think it was I unboxed. I'm not sure who said it, but always, be careful because there's always something around the corner. You may get something, be like, oh, this is my grail, I'm done. No, there's going to be something around the corner. It's going to be something around the corner. That's just how they go. This is a business. It's about getting money from you at all times. So, but like I said, if you're going to do something like this, if you're going to break out your wallet and get something like this, make sure it's at a point where you're good. You're not going to be strapped for cash and you got to sell them, because you don't want to buy these and then thinking that, oh, I got $1,000 that I can make $1,000 off these things. And then, a 2-pack comes out a couple years later and then the value goes. It can happen. I'm just saying, it can happen. It can happen. It could definitely happen. So definitely be careful with that. Guys, we had about 30 in it. We had about 33 in the chat. Thank you so much. The numbers are going up on this show. When I started doing this show, I did not, expect to get big numbers because it's in the morning, right? And with more, with everything opening up and more people going back to work now, it's going to be hard to do these shows. Like that last week, I had to start late because I had meetings. So you always got to take that in consideration. But, as long as I'm here to do this and I'm have the flexibility to do it, I will be doing it at this time. So definitely thank you guys for being here. It's been Good Morning Grails. It's been a good episode. And for all you guys that missed it, I'll play this one more time and then we'll come back here and close the show.
Did Ray reply to my DMs yet? No, sir, but it has been seen. Time to break out the pecs. I need a vacation. Quick, the coast is clear. So who's Ray? Depends on which director you ask. Say, how about we grab some spotchka at the cantina? Not if you were the last man on the planet and it was about to be blown up.
Once again, shout out to Big Bob Dylan for that. Oh my God, it's crazy. It's like just like Toy Fair. Y'all remember how Toy Fair was back in the day, right? Definitely. Well, guys, that is going to be it for today. Remember, like, share, subscribe, bang that bell for notifications and all that good stuff. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being in the chat. Guys, we got a lot of good stuff coming up. I believe I may be with Dante. Maybe with Dante tonight. I got to check and see if I'm doing a show with him. I may be on Collectors, between Collectors tonight. Wednesday, I'll be with Leo, 16 Scale Man. Say what? I'll be on that show. And then, of course, Best of the Best. We're going to be talking about all the stuff that released. We're going to be talking about Cad Bane. And begrudgingly, yes, we'll be talking about the last episode of Kenobi. I know it's over, but I promise we'll be as divisive as we can. We'll be not divisive as we can. Oh my God, it is divisive, but I promise we'll be as fair as we possibly can. I'll make sure that I'll select a panel of 3 people that really like it and 3 people that don't like it so much, so we can just weigh the in between. I want to keep it. I don't want to be a negative. I don't want it to be a super negative Nancy. I just don't like that stuff. But anyway, guys, remember, like, subscribe, bang that bell for notifications and all that good stuff. I'll see you soon. Peace. And we are out. And before we go, hold on. I always say I'm about to leave and then I'll say something else. I'm crazy. Let me see. Something. Braden's laughing. Of course, Braden is laughing. Yes, I definitely. Yeah. Best of the best. Thursday. I love it. I love you guys, but I'm not looking forward to that part of the panel, the Obi-Wan talk. But anyway, guys, you guys have been awesome. I'm gone for real. Have a good one. Have a good day. I'll see you next week. Peace.